Thank you. In Ludington, the SS Badger remains out of service tonight following an electrical issue over the weekend. 13 on your side's Josh Albertus has the latest on that issue and when the car ferry could get back on the water.
A beloved historic landmark, the SS Badger has been riding the waves of Lake Michigan since 1953. But amid decades of service, complications are bound to arise at some point.
The SS Badger was sailing from Manitowoc on Saturday afternoon and encountered an electrical problem aboard the ship.
The Badger now docked in Ludington since this weekend, canceling another voyage on Monday due to ongoing repair of what those behind the Badger have said was an electrical issue.
The ship was underway, and as the electrical power went down, it was impacting the performance of the ship.
A spokesperson telling us engineers were able to isolate the problem and the ship was able to make it back to Ludington that night.
It may be a transformer or one of the electrical boxes aboard the ship. And it's not always easy to find parts for a 70-year-old ship. So we are working with professional electricians who understand these problems, and they are helping our engineers to get the problem fixed.
With the ship being able to hold up to 600 passengers and over 100 vehicles, and with it being peak season, Holly says hundreds of passengers have been impacted, but that Lake Michigan car ferry is working to accommodate.
Certainly there are impacts to passengers, and we're trying to be as understanding as we can be, and we hope there'll be understanding with us. Our reservationists have also been working around the clock to answer questions and to help people find answers during this time when, in a lot of cases, people's vacations are being displaced.
But as for when it will set sail again,
we hope to wrap up the issue this afternoon, which will allow us to begin our regular sailing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Josh is here now. And Josh, for those impacted who want to change their travel plans or get a refund, how do they do that?
Well, for anyone in that situation, Juliet, who has not already done so, they're telling people to call that number on your screen now, 800-841-4243. Now, Holly did stress that the ship remains in very good condition and that, to their estimation, this is just one of those problems that can pop up occasionally in transportation, and they're hoping to get people back on the water very soon.
Thank you, Josh.